great, man. You know, I want to add, like, now that I have you here, I had Quentin Tarantino on recently, and we were talking about the Django film. And then well, first of all, have you seen it yet?
Nope.
Okay. And so and I asked him about Spike Lee's and his ongoing like tiff about some of the things, you know, the nigga word that he uses in the movies and excessively.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Well, you know, it's funny. He and I are friends. Quentin, we haven't seen each other for years, but you can add Denzel and me in front of Spike because I had a conversation with Quentin over the phone years ago. I don't have time to get into it. Denzel confronted him on the set of Crimson Tide, which he rewrote some stuff on. Quentin did. Spike is behind me and Denzel on this one. I'm telling you, we jumped out first. And the only issue I have is this. I respect what Quentin does a lot because he's so different and unique in what he does, and we need him, you know. But when you watch a Goodfellas and it's so real, or Raging Bull from Scorsese is so real, these characters are so real, this life is so real, and one of them Italian dudes says mooks or nigga, you go, all right, he would say that.
Yeah.
That's what he would say. Now, when you watch Pulp Fiction, a movie we all love, and Sam Jackson's coming in there with a curl, a real nigga, you know, and, you know, with my man, and Quentin standing there, cornball white boy. Did I tell you to bring a dead nigga in my car? A dead nigga? You brought a dead nigga to my house? I'm like, come on, man. What is this? You know, I don't really understand this. This is not reality right now, and that's cool. That's cool. But that word, you know, we all know what's up with that word. They try to bury it in a coffin some years ago, right? I'm not on that side of the fence, but you know, then Django, I love some of the stuff Quentin does, but I don't know if I want to see that tossed around in a fun kind of way, you know.
Because it's such it has such a hurtful legacy behind the word nigga.
Well, that's what they always say, you know, sometimes they say, you know, can black people be racist? You know, you go, well, can the victims be racist? You know, it's the victimizers. That's where the word comes from. So, you know, can you say, yo, I don't like white people or a cracker or a peckerwood or whatever it is you're going to say? Is it just as insulting as the N-word? Not until everybody's evened out, you know, not until it's all a level playing field and whatever. Then we can talk about there is, you know, whose hands what can be in everyone's hands, you know. So if that makes any sense.
It did until that last line. You lost me right there.
Finally, all right. I had to take it down.
All right. So you plan to see Django though for yourself?
Probably at home.
At home?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't really go to the movies too much, so it ain't no knock against Quentin because I don't really go to the movies too much. All right. I gotta really be in the mood. You gotta sit through 2 hours and 45 minutes now, you know, with everything.
Yeah, that's true. Good point. Okay.
Sorry, y'all.
Broken City is out on the 18th.